David Ramos. I am the Anti-Terrorism and Security Specialist here at Defense Logistics Agency. Once I found out about Hurricane Maria hitting Puerto Rico, I got a hold of my parents the day before. The following morning, I was in Florida doing a temporary duty there in classes. I finally got a hold of them right before the hurricane hit. At that point, I lost communication completely. My father ended up in the hospital, but with no communication, we had no idea what hospital he went to. So a week passed. Finally, the 4th of October, I was able to fly out. Contacted here the Defense Logistics Agency, in which they fully 100% supported the need that I had to go. I saw the nature of the destruction as I was even flying in to Puerto Rico. Typically, Puerto Rico is green all over the island as you're coming down. Being able to see an island where it's all brown, there's no life, there's nothing up. Air conditioners from the rooftops just flown away from the buildings. Entire areas of houses with no roofs at all. Some of them totally gone. That's where I started fearing, like, what am I actually going to confront when I get to the house? Trees with no bark. They looked like they pressure washed all the trees. Cars lifted from the ground, thrown on top of houses. Concrete houses actually torn down. That's how much power this hurricane had. Hurricane Maria was very, very devastating. Once I got out of the car in my town, it was quiet. It was depressing. It was, nobody talked, and whoever was talking was like in a different world. They could not believe what was going on. Hurricane Maria was not expected to be what it was. They did get ready, but they would not think that this was going to be as powerful as it was. Talking to the elders within the town, they were in the impression this was not a hurricane. This was the devil in disguise. This was not what we expected. Knowing family members don't have any homes. That was the most devastating. I finally contacted and located my dad in one of the hospitals due to the connectivity of lack of communication with the telephones. I located my father. I was there for 31 days. About 2 weeks prior of me heading out from Puerto Rico, finally we started receiving MREs. In my understanding, it was just a box of MREs. Once I opened the box and I started looking at the box, I noticed that it said DLA Troop Support right on the box. To my father-in-law and his family, I was like, these are our MREs. This is what we're supporting you guys with. And he's asking the question, like, what do you mean? Well, that's the organization that I work with. That's the organization that's supporting Puerto Rico with the generators, with the equipment and the fuel that we need for the hospitals and all of that. All they can say is thank DLA for all that support that they're rendering, knowing that now they have the support. And now, on a personal note, it's more satisfying and more a peace of mind for me, knowing that we are supporting them and their need. Living it is totally different than seeing it on TV. Actually being there and seeing it, it's a different experience. My family in the community where they live, they want to thank directly to the Defense Logistics Agency for their support on everything that they're doing for them over there.